Thursday, Parashat Re'eh. We'll go over a couple of 3 psukim from the parasha of this week and explain some ideas connected with them to use actually in our everyday life. The pasuk says, "Va'achaltem sham lifnei Adonai Elohechem, usmachtem bechol mishlach yedchem, atem uvattechem, asher berachecha Adonai Elohecha." Is here a mitzvah in this pasuk to be happy with all the blessings that Hashem gave you. So there is so much to be thankful for that we should be grateful to Hashem for all the blessings that He's given us. Many times we take too many things for granted and we forget that Hashem gave us everything that we're able to accomplish, everything that we have. So this pasuk says, Usmachtem, it's a commandment to rejoice, to be happy. You, Batechem, and your household, with everything, Asher Berechacha, Hashem Elokecha, that Hashem, your God, blessed you. And the person should always count his blessings. You look at a cup, it should always seem as if it's half full, not half empty. And thank Hashem and be happy with everything that He has granted you. So another pasuk in this parasha is important to understand. Pasuk says, "Et kol hadavar asher anochi metzaveh etchem, oto tishmeru la'asot." Everything that I command you to do, you should safeguard to keep, to do. Lo tosef alav velo tigra mimenu. Don't add to it and don't take away from it. Don't diminish it. In other words, this pasuk comes to tell us that the parasha is telling us that the Torah is complete. The mitzvot are divine. We are to accept them in a way not to add to them, not to take away from them. This is not for editing. In other words, if it's given mishamayim, if it's a divine commandment, who is man to adjust some of the commandments and say, no, maybe we should make this way or that way. Maybe we'll add another halakha, maybe we'll subtract a certain halakha. Like I know many people that will observe quite a few mitzvot, a lot of them, but then certain mitzvot they consider that they don't apply to them. That would be wrong. The idea is, of course, nobody is perfect, nobody is able to do all the mitzvot. But to understand that the Torah is complete, that the Torah is divine, and that we are not allowed to change it and to subtract from it or add to it. This is the Orthodox approach, this is the Sephardic approach also, that the mitzvot are divine, that we don't make adjustment and make a philosophy or a new ideology that changes the mitzvot and takes away some of them and permits something that is not allowed in the Torah or adds more stringencies that are not actually traditional Torah halachot. Another pasuk in this parasha that I'd like to dwell on just for a minute or two. The pasuk says, "Acharei Adonai Elohechem telechu." You shall go after Hashem. Ve'oto tira'u. You should fear Him. You should be God-fearing. Ve'et mitzvotav tishmoru. And you should keep His commandments. Uvkolot tishma. You should listen to His voice. Ve'otot ta'avodu. And you should serve Him. Uvo tidbakun, and you should cling to Him. What is bo tidbakun? You should cling to Him. Rashi explains, Uvo tidbakun, that means, it means hiddabek bidrachav. You should emulate the ways of Hashem. K'mol chasadim, k'mol metim, makir cholim, k'mo she'asa kadosh baruch hu. Do acts of kindness. Sometimes you need to visit the sick, just like Hashem visited Avraham Avinu after his Brit Milah. Kevor Metim, sometimes you have to participate in a funeral, that is also Gmilut Chasadim, just like Hashem took care of the burial of Moshe Rabbeinu. Any action that you could do that emulates the ways of Hashem, feed the hungry, assist the needy. You see a person in need, lend a hand to him and assist him just like Hashem does that all the time. So cling to him means emulate his ways. Be merciful, be kind, help the needy, and do all the mitzvot that Hashem would do in his ways. Emulate him in your approach towards people. These were just some of the ideas of the parasha of this week. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.